Welcome, you've reached Hacked Games. My name is Jeremy, and this is a continuation of our Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous stream. We are currently a sorcerer on our way to Lich, however you want to pronounce that. Today we are in Market Square, where primarily, I guess our first goal is to get enough experience to hit level 4 here. We've just spoken to Hullrun. Ramian has just run away, so that's one of the ways that we are going to try to gain that experience. I don't remember if we killed the little bugs over there. Yeah, looks like we did. Okay. We are playing on hard, and we are going to primarily be playing turn-based. The demon invasion transformed all of Canabras into one great battlefield, but nowhere in the city suffered as much as this square. This place saw a clash of titans, the demon lord Descari leading his hordes from the abyss, and the dragon Terendelev, the mightiest of the city's defenders, and one of the first to fall. The scene of destruction leaves no doubt as to the battle's outcome. A skilled scout could recreate the course of the battle moment by moment, simply by looking at the ruins, from the chimneys torn down by powerful wings in a sharp dive, the bloody tracks left behind when they dragged away the noble child's broken body. But it is no hypothetical scout gazing upon the ruins. It is Mr. Lichtman, and he is not alone. This shadow of a strange, barely perceptible presence lingers over this place, like a gaze untethered from any observer. This mysterious force, unknown to mortal kind, silently assesses, judges, and seeks a better way. In an instant, Mr. Lichtman is vested with this power and looks at the world with its eyes. The past, present, future stand before him as a unified whole, an unmoving, multifaceted crystal that would be beautiful were it not for the fractures, blemishes, and flecks marring its splendor. Well, what past do we see? In the past exists the one who wielded this gaze in life, although the one in life are in opposite terms for aeons, the supernatural embodiments of cosmic balance. Rather than who or what, a better word for these entities is how. This aeon appeared from outside this world, from the great beyond, to put an end to the intermingling of the planes and destroy the world wound, the chasm disrupting the order in the multiverse. Alas, the visitor from beyond proved too weak for the battle they came to fight. He even failed to finish casting the spell that would have sent Descari back to us. With one swing of his scythe, the Demon Lord cut the Aeon down. It looks like this is our little Aeon representative here in the corner. What present does he see? Ruins, blood, corpses. None of this perturbs the Aeon's dispassionate gaze. The living are alive, the dead will be judged by Pharasma, all is as it should be. But the demons circling in the sky or prowling through the streets create a jarring juxtaposition, like splashes of blood-red ink on a restrained pencil sketch. He should not be here. The world of mortals is for mortals. The demon's place is in the demon world. How sublime the world would be if everything in it knew its place. But even the demons aren't as abhorrent as the sharp-edged, unassuming crystal languishing in the dirt, among the bricks and smashed cobblestones. No mortal would notice it. But to the Aeon's eyes, its mere existence is an outrage against universal laws. If the Aeon still existed, they would not stop until the crystal was unmade. But the Aeon is gone, and only their gaze remains. Mr. Lichtman picks up the crystal out of the dirt and stows it in his pocket. He is mortal, which means he has the power to decide what to do with it. What future do we see? Good and evil, chaos and order, everything in its lawful place in the multiverse, and it's no longer trespassing where it does not belong. Nothing is disrupting the smooth and steady current of the river of souls from life into death and back to life again. The reality, rid of its flaws, is now perfect, and the Aeons withdraw to eternally admire its beauty, which will never be threatened again. And continue. After allowing the hero to view the world through their eyes, the little that remained of the destroyed Aeon is killed even inappropriate here for an entity that is so removed from life and death as we understand them, used up its last vestiges. Now they are ready to disperse into nothingness, unless someone decides to preserve the Aeon within themselves. Will the hero take on this power so that he may look at the world through another's eyes? Or will he allow it to vanish? Yeah, we'll retain it. The spirit of the Aeon dwells out of sight, deep in Mr. Lichman's soul, like a pair of magical spectacles, stowed away until the moment when the hero once again needs to look at the world through another's eyes. And we got a nifty little knife here. +1 dagger adds +1 to the DC for all saving throws against spells from the Evocation School the wielder casts. And we are going to be casting Evocation spells, I think. Oh no, we have Precise Shot now. Okay. We can have that many spells. That's, I guess, what they... Yeah, why don't we... So we're going to do less damage, but we'll just turn... Well, I guess we're on turn-based. I don't really need that.
Keep your wits about you.
But what I will do is we'll equip the little dagger. So we get a little bit better difficulty class for our saving throws against the spells that we cast. Let me speed up here. Take a look at what we have for
I need to concentrate.
So he's restless. I wonder why.
Yes. Yes.
I'll throw them out until we need them here. That should be.
Yes.
I didn't look for the help.
Trust in yourself.
Do this. There's not really a good way to charge into this area
My combat abilities.
with our elk, so this is probably the best way to get us the prize round.
Cover me, all right?
Oh well, just shoot. There you go, bud. I'm gonna move this over. I probably started to do that originally. Decided I might need to toggle it on and off. I don't think we've really needed to toggle it on and off yet. Elk, where can we go with you? Go right here. I'm gonna go right here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put across this fighter external Sela. Melia. Make our elk hard to hit. Do I have? Which I don't. Usually I'm for whatever reason playing a divine class and have that class cast Unbreakable Heart after. The clerics up here are likely to cast Fear on. Yeah, we're that turn. Like that. But luckily we succeeded our saving throw. So that's a plus. Let's shoot. We don't have precise shot on one. Let's shoot this guy over here.
Why not both?
Hey, Windwalk. You charging out? You can. In you go. I think we are going to go after Cleric still. I don't want them to start channeling negative energy at me here. Should be able to just do this.
With you.
And it looks like we actually scared quite a few, well, all of them there. Let's see, let's maybe, let's do the, out of range. Oh no, he wasn't. Said he was out of range, but big fibber. And we do have precise shot, but we may as well try to hit this guy over here who's almost dead. Well, Jeff.
Distract them for me.
Oh, you can't finish.
They'll
All right,
beg me
thank you.
to stop.
We're gonna put Sela about right here, and then we should still be able,
Glory without risk.
be able to get in range to just kill that guy. Oh, didn't want to go that way. Not that bad though. We're just gonna have either Windu or the elk drop back and pick him up. The other one will head this way to get a couple guys that are over there. I'll have the elk come back here. Oh, can you finish him though? Probably not, but we'll give it a try. The old college try, I guess. Well, Jeff. Cast Bless all the way out there. Doesn't hit friends. Elk. Go ahead and come over here. Sela, try to take care of this stretch.
No mercy for the wicked.
And I think we'll have her go over here next to assist with getting this other cleric out of the way. Maybe we'll try to, if we can get this stretch out of the way. Nope. This, since the elk is still being flanked, so. Can't you hit me? I think our character has 0 hits so far this fight. Not great.
I'll rip you apart. Into the fray.
Surrender or else.
Oh, Ember. I might have Camellia do this. We'll see if she'll get in range to hopefully flank that guy. Help the elk out a little bit. His ability to hit. Won't help our sorcerer.
Time to
shoot
share
this
your
guy.
treasures.
No match for me. The light take you.
Yeah, I'm gonna just delay. The only reason I'm delaying here is the next round, then we can make it go by a little bit faster by having the computers all go by And I'll go sequentially. There. Alright, let's get you up here. You're now flanking. I'm with the
I'll just
halberd.
have to resort
Oops.
to brute force.
That's not what I meant to do, but I mean, at least I hit that time, I guess. That would be why you, in turn-based, still might want to have the auto-cast option
Beg
on.
me to stop. The Inheritor, guide my blade.
There, you can speed him up a little bit. Maybe
Too
I'll have her
late for
shoot over here.
apologies.
He's not going to hit anyway, but after we get one of these guys down, we will discontinue using Protective Luck with
So
Camellia, and
it
she'll
comes
just
to
attack
this.
as well.
Cover me, all right?
I'll rip you apart.
There you go, dear.
Into the fray.
Come on, Seal. We're still 40-60 to get a hit there.
I'll hit you.
Alright, we'll just start stabbing the Dretch now. And we'll go back to casting with him. Missing him.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
No match for me.
She should technically be hitting, I mean, not the bite, but the other ones will be right around 25%. Or should be right around 5%.
No glory without
But
risk.
this group over here is getting really unlucky that they haven't killed this guy. Amber has the same chance to hit in or out of combat, so we'll just have her try to get in combat.
I'll cut you wide open.
There, we finally hit someone.
Distract them from me.
Oljif will shoot out of combat. He'd do more damage in combat, but he's got 4 better to hit out of. Well, now everyone's in combat, so that's not going to matter anymore. But
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
everyone dogpile on the Dretch.
You won't stop us.
I might
You've made your choice.
we'll try the dagger. He's going to have damage reduction, which is...
Time to share your treasures.
well, he's dead now. But... or damage reduction to frost. Anyways. What I was... and damage reduction plus only rolling a d3. Not great.
Watch out for trouble.
Picked up some magical half plate there. I don't think, and another set of magical half plate. Not really usable right now though. She might be able to use it, yes. But there's no, I'm not using her as a tank for a reason. For this playthrough.
Might be trap.
If
Might
you
be
are
treasure.
using her as a tank, you could probably make use of it. a lot of the medium armor is actually getting better than that. Maybe not that you have on hand right at this second, but as we get further,
right.
not that much further, maybe just a little bit further into the game, start getting a couple pieces of medium and light armor that are hidden. Oh yeah, we're on turn-based. I'm just going to move
Do
everybody
not
up.
fear. Do not waver.
On real time, if you just move Ember up here and have her start the encounter, all of the rat swarms will chase her. So you can kind of position your other guys, you know, wherever around this place, and have Ember just run to the other side of them. And they will literally run through all of your guys, causing attacks of opportunity. And then when they get near her, you can just run back to the other side of them, and they're probably about dead at that point. We'll turn off defensive fighting here and have the elk go in. Come on, swarms. Let's see here. I don't want to. I don't have a good blazing hands there, burning hands. So we'll just throw that at him.
Into the fray.
Now I should, though. Yeah. We'll go over here. Ember only has one cast, but I should be able to do this while getting the elk. Did I get the elk? Rat swarm. And hungry rat swarm dodged. No elk damage. That's good. That's what we were hoping for there. Oh, don't go in there. Okay, good.
Cover me, all right?
Alright, we're going to do a little bit of trying to gang up on this one. The elk. That's where it's going. And now that we have the cast off of it, back through, like I was talking about doing. So yeah, this is why you kind of leave them back a little bit further, because they split up here. If they're back like back here, when you initially engage them, they seem to not change targets. Let's see, let's get the one furthest back here. Get her kind of in the middle of
The
things.
light. Take you.
No scared rats, though. Oops, I moved a bit too far there. Oh, I like
Stab you or zap you?
kind of find
Why
it
not both?
humorous when they kill the rat swarm by biting them.
The spirits demand your blood.
Too many people had already taken their attacks of opportunity there. Don't have enough left to do much damage to that thing. We're gonna have Ember run down here. I think this one is going to get her.
Distract them for me.
Move up this way. Yeah, there. So we got a bunch of attacks, but now everyone's out of attacks opportunity again, I guess, for when this other rat swarm comes back. Here it comes.
The Inheritor
Try to take the upgraded one out. Let's see. Go about right here. Oops. I should have shot with her.
They'll beg me to stop.
Time to share your treasures.
It won't matter much. This one should,
You are today's
if
sacrifice.
it continues to go after Ember. I don't know what this one is. I think this one's just going after one of the guys over here, but we'll see. Oh, no, it is going after Ember. We did have plenty of attacks to kill it. These people were not killed by demons. Probably killed by rats, but maybe the rats were just there. Well, probably not killed by. Rats are probably just taking advantage of the fact that they have been. I am the answer, but what is the question? And we are going to save scum this athletics check if we don't make it. Watch it, watch it. What are you goons doing? You'll bloody crush me. Quit whining. Hey, alarm, someone's coming. Maybe he'll help us. Wise up, would you, before you get us all killed? Let's make a run for it while we still can. No, come on. Don't leave me. I'll die here. Like a crushed louse. Let's leave this place, Master. This pathetic creature is not even worth spitting on. Hey guys, I see you're in a bit of jam. Get a load of this lot. And no escort, neither. Bulge, if you little shit, how are you not dead yet? And who's that with you? They're friends of mine, great guys. Listen, do me a solid. Help them drag his sorry carcass free. They'll repay you, cross my heart. And we'll go with the evil option. What will you pay for my help? Ain't got nothing. Poor as church mice we are. Psh, left your money at home, did you? Well, I've got money in my pouch, in my pocket. Or my money pouch in my pocket. It's all yours if you get me out. Alright, we'll try the athletics check. Let's see. Oh, gosh. Athletics is not good. So we need a 14 here. I think we actually got it. Yep, we did succeed. What did we roll? We rolled a 16. Way to go, us. Phew. I'm alive. All in one piece, give or take. Thank you. I'll remember your kindness for the rest of my life. You two clowns. I don't want to hear a word out of you. Get into the tunnel now. One trip, just to the Great Garrison and back. Don't be a coward. It's not going to collapse. Go, or else we came all this way for nothing. That ended well, didn't it? Gave us 110 gold coins. Shh. Not now. Talk later. Sounds very suspicious to me. Come clean. Who are you? Alright, don't hurt us. People call us thieflings. We kind of skirt around the edges of the law, and that's how we make our living. Say, some tyrant bans books and shows stuff you don't like, or fancy Keonan wine you don't drink. Is it wrong if we step in to fill the gap in the market? There's demand for it. Someone's got to sell it. Don't go thinking we're gangsters or anything. Our only concern is making the lives of citizens easier. For a little coin. People in this city can't even breathe without breaking some stupid regulation restriction. Take this tunnel that collapsed on top of our friend, for instance. It leads straight to the Grey Garrison. Thanks to it, any soldier whose throat's feeling a little dry, or who's needed some nighttime reading material, we can get all the things for them that his heartless superiors refuse to. We're providing a public service. Well, I helped you guys. Now you can help me and Commander Tierbade to save Canabras. The militia needs people with various skills, even ones as unusual as yours. You what? Are you blind or something? Know what people call us? A Rilu spawn, and that's one of the nicer nicknames. Crusaders and tieflings don't mix. We'll be torched on sight. Whoa, whoa. Tierbade? Irabeth Tierbade from the Eagle Watch? Lads, we have to help her. He's one of the only big shots in this town that actually treat us with any decency. Why should we risk our necks for the Crusaders? Because Irabeth risked her neck for ours. She saved me from that creep Holrun. Yanked me straight out of his torture chamber. Only a worthless toe rag would have help her out after that. Nah, I'm not listening to any more of this. You do what you want. I'm heading for the River Kingdoms. Go on, then. I'm going with the Crusaders. And I'm going to round up some others to help. We've made some good money in the city. It'd be a shame to surrender our meal ticket to the demon. But enough yammering. So long. So we got a nice chunk of experience there. Let's take a look. Get about 1,000 more. We'll get about half that from resolving the Ulran Ramian situation. Oh, I need you to charge in here. Oh, and I need you.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Protect us, Ember! Let's see. Shoot at either of these guys. Oh,
Cover me, all right?
this one it is then. Undo. No way you can charge any. Does she have heavy armor on already? Is that why she can't move very far? Yeah, she's... well, medium armor. That's restricting her... anyway. Alright, I guess let's see if we can put this guy to sleep first. He might be the only one to try it. Couldn't even try him. On over here, big guy. And I can charge him, but I want those guys to move in for me, actually. This should still give us our sneak attack die. Lose an attack, or 2 attacks, technically, but that's not that. That gets Windwog in. Alright, now let's see if we can put this guy that we're already in combat with to 10. Well, the tanks are going to stop paying attention to him, and I'll leave him there for Sundered Wind. Oh, for Sela to take care. I think what we'll do is kind of move in range of where we'll be able to...
No glory without risk.
We wouldn't have been able to coup de grace on this turn, but we will. I think he's the one we want to go after because he did knock Windu's armor down. Or a 5. So we'll probably turn her defensive fighting on as well now. Give her a little bit of extra. I mean, she's not going to hit, but we'll give her some bonus to not get hit by that guy. Unless we can just put him to sleep as well. What do you say, buddy? Oh, he's not tired. Take this guy out.
Drown in the holy light.
Oh, for some reason I was thinking we still got ear checks against them for that, but it doesn't look like we do.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
After our armor comes back on, our defensive fighting off. One more guy to see if we can fall asleep. Cannot. Now it looks like we've got some slow progress to making through the Evercane. Yeah, I have.
Surrender or else.
Shoot him, Ember. But he failed his Sunder Armor that time.
Into the fray!
Gonna fall back a little bit here so we can charge him next turn.
Distract them from me.
Wolgiff will shoot him with Finian. And we're going to turn this back off because our armor is going to be out there. He did try to sunder our armor, I believe. Up here. We already had flanking on it, but I don't know, just make sure in case someone else drops, we still have flanking on him. Guild College, try, charge. Let's see, he needs one he's. I might stop casting that and just go to straight to trying to kill him with everybody. Oh, he attacked Windwog. He's not going to need to.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Time to share your treasures!
We should have someone else guide your blade, Sela. Not being guided in the correct direction currently. We will go back to fighting defensively.
No
I should take
match
the
for
elk
me.
off fighting defensively if he's going to target Windwog. It also means I should do this to Windwog. Give that 4.
I'll rip you apart!
My God. Whites.
Why am I so weak?
Those are some good rolls. 18-17 and 17-18.
Cover me, all right?
There you go, Wolgiff. Nice job, bud. Despite all the city's troubles, the statue of Iomade towers proudly over the street. Let's see, did we leave any money bags laying around? It doesn't look like it. Not all this stuff. Yep. Okay. Going this way. Judging by the size of the blood stain, the body of something truly enormous was dragged over these stones, likely Tarantula. Let's see. Guy running in. thank the gods. I found someone who isn't fleeing in a panic. Are you crusaders? Mercenaries? I'm a servant of Count Darren Cale Nevis Narende. My lord's mansion is under attack by demons. The master himself and all his guests are trapped inside, and the house guards are nowhere to be found. I managed to escape through a servant's passage to look for help. Will you help me? The mansion is only a stone's throw away on the next street over. Count Arendelle? I've seen him a few times before. From afar, he looked highly audacious. I confess that he did capture my attention, but that's neither here nor there. We should help him. The gratitude of a rich and influential man can only benefit us. We've heard about the Arendelle family before. This wealthy and noble Mendevian dynasty was almost wiped out by the demons more than 10 years ago. The last surviving member of the family, the young Count Darren, has an infamous reputation, well known for being a rake, a rogue. Misfortune continues to dog the House of Arendelle. You're telling me, everyone tried to talk me out of taking up the position, saying that it can't have just been bad luck that brought tragedy down on a family that almost killed off the line. I reasoned that since my master was the only one to survive that calamity, that meant he must be blessed by fate and the powers of good. The pay was nothing to sniff at either. I should have listened to people smarter than me and gone to work somewhere else, preferably far away from Canabras. Tell me more about what happened. I'll tell you what I can. I was working from dusk till dawn and back to dusk again, serving the guests at the Count's banquet. When the other servants came to relieve me at my post, I went to sleep. Next thing I know, I wake up and there are demons inside the mansion. I couldn't even reach the Count. Monsters had blocked the way. The Count's banquet was still going on. He and his guests were in the Great Hall. And as far as I could tell, the door to the room was sealed and the demons couldn't get in. I'm begging you, hurry. The mansion doors are sturdily built, but the demons will have hard work to get past them. So you still have time to reach the people inside. Well, what will I get if I help this Count of yours? Demanding a reward for fighting demons? It's dishonorable, and foolish too, since the demons are the enemy of each and every one of us. Today we selflessly help someone to thrash the demons, and tomorrow someone else might help us. I'm sure the Count will reward you handsomely for any rescue. Alright, I'll help. Where's your master's house? Not far at all. You're better off entering from the next street over, through the passage I used to get out. Help, I'm begging you. I hate to think what the Count will do to me if I don't bring back help. And Darren is one of those companions that I guess I normally don't use at all. But being that we are neutral evil and he's neutral evil, I think we're going to put him to use in this playthrough, specifically. Found the booze stash there. Spooky, spooky ghost! Hear me, take heed! The ward stone is their target. They must not be allowed to capture it. The consequences will be disastrous. Peace, I'm out. Alright, Ramian. There you are. So, you found me. I have nowhere else to run. I'm at your mercy. Kill me if you wish, but I ask you to hear me out first. Do you really know about the demon attack before it happened? I did. We have a secret ally in the enemy's rank. No one knows who this brave soul is, but she has been feeding us information about the demon's plans. These dispatches have come to us by the most reliable channel, bestowed upon us by the great dreamer herself. And they have come to us in dreams. Prelate Holrun brushed them off as meaningless reveries, and, well, I admit that it isn't always easy to distinguish allies' messages from ordinary dreams. But even ordinary dreams are gifts from Desna, and are always worthy of attention. Prelate, and all the Crusader leaders for that matter, should have put less store in reason and more in intuition, inspiration, and spontaneity. The longer this coward blathers on, the more I want to give in to inspiration and spontaneously. What's more, not long before the attack on the city, a blind elf who calls himself the Storyteller arrived in Canabras. This wanderer wasn't merely a collector of legends, but a scholar of the unknown. According to him, the wardstone in our city was the first the first and most important in the chain of ward stones, weakened since long ago, was teetering on the brink of corruption. It seems that the Red Morning Massacre and other demon attacks, even the ones we fended off, did not leave us unscathed. Unfortunately, the prelate did not wish to listen to the storyteller either. We're lucky he wasn't burnt at the stake as a heretic. We had such vital information on our hands, information that could have saved the city, but no one cared to listen, all the way to the catastrophic end. Not all dreams have benign origins. What if those dreams were sent by the demon? In a different time and place, someone, perhaps, could have been the victim of false dreams sent by monsters. But here, in the war with the Abyss, the goddess is keeping a close eye on our most faithful followers. I have no doubt that if a demon tried to intrude upon the dreams of any one of us, Desna's punishment would have been swift. Tell me about the strange rituals that were going to be performed on the ward stone. My attempts to open Holrun's eyes ended in failure. A few of my young adepts resolved to take matters into their own hands. They did not consult me before doing so, but I have never demanded iron discipline from my priests. Army commanders may have subordinates. I have pupils, fellow worshippers. I can only inspire them, I cannot command them. And it seems they were inspired all on their own. They had no ill intent. They only wished to access the wardstone in secret and try to cleanse it. But to Holrun this became perform a suspect ritual after hearing even more suspect voices in their dreams. The children wanted to save their city, but the Inquisitors detained them and almost killed them. I had to intervene. I used my authority and my power as a cleric to give them a chance to flee. If they hadn't got away, they were destined for a cell in the prelate's dungeon, and quite likely death. Well, why are you and Holrun feuding? Oh, I'm not feuding with him. I sincerely wish only the best for the man. In an ideal world, he'd be far away from the front lines enjoying a peaceful retirement. But even if that isn't possible, I've always tried to help him fulfill the mission he has taken upon himself, and to which he has proved fatally ill-suited, protecting Canabras against the demons. Unfortunately, he is convinced that the followers of Desna are heretics and saboteurs. He refused to listen to me, and it was only the knightly orders that deterred him from including us in his witch hunt. Now there is clearly no one left to stand in his way. He is finally free to get rid of us once and for all. Is there a chance that you can resolve your conflict? I don't know. Holrun's faith is truly formidable. Not only his faith in Iomade, but in his own infallibility. In other words, he's as hard-headed as a rock troll. But even so, Desna teaches us never to lose hope. Talk to him. Try to explain that we are fighting on the same side. If he attacks you, disarm him. Bind his hands, but I beg of you, if at all possible, please do not kill him. Why haven't you left this place for someone safer? Because people might need help, and they will come to the temple in search of a priest. I will not hide away in a hole, saving my own neck, while Canabras is full of people suffering in the wake of demon attack. I'd have to go. Wait, 3 of my adepts are hiding somewhere in the ruins of the city. The ones the Inquisitors wrongly accused of treason. I beg you, find them, and protect them against the demons. Vigilantes like Holrun. They will not rest until they find them. If there's anything else you can do to save Canabras, please do it. Ilks shows up. Stranger, wait. You spared Rami despite what that mad Inquisitor told you. Oh, hang on, I forgot to remove the spell. I hope Holrun's dogs aren't lurking nearby. So, you're one of the Desna adepts that tried to break into the Wardstone. Yes, I am Ilks, cleric of Desna, and one of the people who answered the call of the voice in dreams. Some unknown person made contact with us through our dreams, telling us about the demons' plans. We learned that the demons were planning to attack Canaris and do something terrible to our Wardstone, which already carries the taint of corruption. Prelate Holrun refused to heed our warnings. We had to make a choice. We could either throw up our hands and pull back, or take action, even though it could cost us our lives. But what heartless person could stand by in the face of such death? What were you planning to do to the Wardstone? Our plan was to get to it and then follow our instinct. There were 3 of us, a cleric, a mage, and a bard. Between us we know a lot. We're capable of a great deal. If we'd had enough time, I'm sure we could have figured out what was wrong with the Wardstone and how to heal it. But they didn't give us that time. Yes, the local commanders got roped into dealing with it. Some idiot kids trying to break into the Wardstone. Apparently some of ours, but who even knows these days? I know there's no evil in you, I can sense things like that. Except for on Camellia. But what you did was so stupid and impulsive. Someone could have got hurt. I know from experience. How did you even come up with such a plan? How could we not come up with that plan? Listen, Desna is the goddess of luck. But luck as many lay people would understand it, and luck as we, followers of music and spheres, see it, are far from the... Other people believe that luck is something good that falls into your lap, just because, like a generous but unearned reward. We see luck as a fundamental law of creation, according to which even the darkest hour of the most hopeless situation, a chance of rescue and change for the better can... But you've got to seize this chance when it presents itself, or better yet, create your own. Followers of Desna are not people who like idleness and inaction. That's why when Canabras was in trouble, we did as our goddess had taught us, took the matter into our own hands and tried in a moment of desperation to pluck our chance from the hands of fate itself. You were trying to help? Can they punish you if you were trying to help? Is that allowed? I'm sick of all this Crusader infighting. Not just infighting, it's a matter of life and death, about the path we're all on. Where are your fellow worshippers, and how many of them are there? Fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know where they are. We split up to confuse the Inquisitors who are chasing us. Well, whose voice have you been hearing here? Nobody knows what it is, but everyone who has heard her, I should say, is convinced that she is a good and pure soul chosen by Desna. We had a choice. We could trust her, except that we have an ally somewhere who isn't afraid of all the armies of the Abyss, or we could drown in suspicions and get one step closer to becoming just like Holren. We decided to trust the voice, and seeing Canabras devastated, which is what our unknown ally tried to prevent until the very end, I can see who had the truth on their side. Well, do you need help? Desna teaches us to trust in last-ditch chances. Listen, my friends are called Arranca and Thal. Thal the Wallflower. Arranca is an amazing singer and a truly beautiful girl. She has plenty of friends and fans, and she's probably blended into a crowd somewhere. Wallflower is a mage, but I don't think he'll risk using magic. It'll only bring the Inquisitors down on him. He'll be harder to find. You better find Arranca first. She might know where Wallflower is. Please find them, and protect them against the demons and Inquisitors. I will await news in the Goddess's temple. I hope our mysterious helper will send us a new message that will reveal what is to come from the... Alright, well, I have to go. Go. May Desna be with you, stranger. So... Oh, Wendu's... Here, let's get her some health before we... I'm gonna do another little fight over...
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Who's this? Put this in 10, so I have to keep clicking on. There we go. And in you go, Mr. Elk. Let's see. Wendu and Sela might be able to charge here in this. Oh, get through, Elk. There you go. You made it. Can we shoot anybody? We can only shoot this guy. Let's try.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Hit him pretty hard. He'll head this direction. Have Ember run over here. And past that. We'll head up this way as well. We can shoot through this fence here, so we're okay to be on the wrong side of that. Who can we all charge? Go over there. Yeah, let's try that. Actually, if Wendu can go over there. It doesn't look like she can. Looks like she's going to be blocked by this. Alright, she's got nowhere to go. Wendu will just run up here. I do think we'll have her go over here.
Distract them for me.
Try to give her a little bit more support here, see if we can't kill that guy. The deer we're going to have go after the evoker. And just ignore these other guys. Evoker to sleep. Nope, burning arc incoming. Took the deer right out. Ouch, where you can see his face. Now let's get Windu in here in the middle of these two.
No glory without risk!
Yo, we need you to hit that guy. I think that Evoker has another burning arc in him. Let's see here. We'll turn this back on real quick.
I'll hit you.
Get her an extra +1 to hit. Up, scorching ray. Ow! Hurt us. Almost knocked Ember down. Now Sela can go play with this Evoker over here.
The light take you!
Time to share your treasures.
Oh, I don't think I can hit the rest of it. Oh, another burning arc. Oh, he killed Ember. Ember just couldn't take a scorching ray to the face, and then I don't know where that arc hit her, but certainly wasn't ready for it. I was debating moving her back to just kind of running away, essentially, because she was so low on health, but and I didn't do that.
I crave your commands.
Actually, have Windu charge in first.
Can we retreat already?
Oh, she doesn't even keep trying to go. That sucks.
Cover me, all right?
Oh, she's just broken. Alright, Elk. Can you get to the Evoker right away first turn here? Nope. Close, though. Well, that one's asleep. Oh, damage to Sela, huh?
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Kind of seems fine now. That's how things have turned out. I need you to get over here to protect Sela. And then you just come up here to not do anything. That okay. Let's see. Self. Extra 1. Good. Let's see if we can sleep the Evoker here. Cannot. I think we'll probably force feed Sela a potion then, just in case. Oh, I pushed it. My inventory. Take one of these potions here, bud. Gonna pour it down her throat. Extra 3.
Go.
Why am I so weak? They'll beg me to stop.
Not really very afraid of, should have taken off his fighting. I mean, he wouldn't have hit anyways, he's under 10 every roll, but... Likely Windu is gonna die. But she does have at least one more cast of Burning Arc left, and just haven't been able to get the hits we need to put her right. Thank you.
Go. This'll leave a bruise.
And he's dead. So we are trying to put pressure on the caster right away here, but we really kind of need to kill him on turn 1 or turn 2. And instead of that, we've just been missing. I don't mean during the surprise round, I mean actual round 1.
I crave your commands.
Okay, we do. Go over here. Oh, got a little bit too close. Now we don't even need a surprise round.
Cover me, all right?
Oh, it does look like we do get a surprise round. Odd.
This is not the way to do it.
Actually completed the charge that time. Oh, there's a plus. This guy up here. Oh, he's down. And we can charge right to the evoker this time. That's a pretty big plus, too. What's available? Oh, there we go. I must not have had it lined up quite right. Oh, this is a tough evoker. I think that guy is probably gone and just lost.
Why am I so weak?
Oh, you're fine. Evoker is down. We'll have to see if that other guy comes back.
Into the fray!
Come on. Oh, that might have been the turn for the Guy that ran off the map. Yeah, it looks like it probably was. Now we're all flat-footed suddenly.
Surrender or else.
I'm done with you. The light take you.
Coming back? He's not coming back. Vanished. That kind of sucks, because that's a little bit of experience that we just lost. Let's grab Tiger. See who should hold Tiger. Exception, so 2-2. 1-9. Does she have one of them? Windu has that. 3, 4. Windu, you have I'll add or whatever. 1. I think that's not. That's. I think Wolzerf is probably the best one to get the kitty. I think we already showed Holman the light of heaven, so we have to fight him here. We try to dissuade him from continuing to do Ramian. Back to this guy in the background there. And you talk to Ramian. He is not your enemy. He only wants what's good for Canabras. I would consider those words an admission of treason from anyone else, but I don't wish to draw my weapon against he who has been given heaven's gift. I won't. As long as you don't do anything worse than conniving with that rabble-rouser Ramian. There's another 400 experience. I won't ask you again to kill the rabble-rouser, but as soon as we liberate the city from the demons, my faithful will hunt him down. And another 90 there. Mind me, who are you again? I find it passing strange that you don't already know who I am. Ulrun Shapak, prelate of Canabras, inquisitor by the grace of Iomade, defender of the city by her grace of Her Majesty Queen Galfrey, against threats from within and without. There's another 70. Prelate, your forces are needed elsewhere. Irabeth Tirbade, warden of the city, is gathering troops in Defender's Heart Cavern to strike against the demons. I'm going to do this because I think I would prefer to have the Inquisitors over the Desnans. What now? Tirbade? That upstart? Warden of the city? And I suppose I've already been written off as for dead? This isn't sedition, this is outright insurrection. I am loath to abandon my watch, but I can't turn a blind eye to such blatant usurpation of power. We have no hope of defeating the enemy if there's disorder with our own ranks. I'm going over there right now. I need to see what Irabeth is up to. Let's see how close that got us. We're now 242 out. And we really want to be level 4 before we fight the things that are in the Dax wine cellar. We will encounter Nenio on our way over there, and that's probably, that encounter is probably enough experience for us to level, but we're going to do a couple more things here still. I'm not going to run, kill me if you wish, but I ask you, hear me out first. I managed to calm Holren down a little, but he's still hellbound to driving me out of the city once the demon attack has been repelled. I suppose I should be pleased, but the idiocy, injustice of it all, makes my blood boil. I'll leave Canabras, but not before we fight off the demon, no matter what happens. I thank you. Erebeth Tirabade of the Eagle Watch is gathering survivors into Defender's Heart Tavern. You'd be very useful there. He's not going to go. I fear my presence there would be ill-advised. Even though you managed to reason with our mutual friend, the sight of me might reignite his Inquisitor's zeal. I'll make myself useful elsewhere. Alas, this city has a great many souls I need clerics aid. There's another 70. That's kind of all we're going to get for that quest chain, though. Couple updates there. We are going to go find Janna. And then I think I figured out one of the things that we kind of missed out on in the original playthrough was fighting the Nabasu after the defense of the Defender's Heart. I think I figured out what's needed to make him bond. So we'll do that as well. We are going to save here because crossing this thing makes the whole party die if you fail it, unless you're on an easier difficulty.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Succeeded.
Oh, well, that
Failed
happened.
that one, though. Okay, how's the deer doing? Deer is in rough shape. Does anyone have
My
any
tail is
heals
restless.
left?
I'm the best.
Not really. Alright, well, let's use up this wand. Level 1 Cure Light Wounds is going to be quickly outdated anyways, and we end up getting a lot of stuff on our belts. Now, does that just disappear? Yes. Okay, good. We're going to put the keys over here. Kind of rearrange ourselves here,
roads to success.
and we'll have the elk run up here.
Save the last one for me.
Ember, why don't you shoot him? See if you can. Can't? Alright, that's fine. We are gonna delay, because we're gonna see if these guys stop at the elks, or if they stop at the elk, or if they try to run past him and come get us down here. That one ran past him. That one ran past him, but got smacked for it. This isn't good. Let's do this. We're gonna blind them. Oh, we took a hit, but we succeeded the saving throw. Bit of a plus there. Woljeff. Shoot him. They all ran past him.
They'll beg me to stop.
I think the elk will run back for this guy. Now, Sela is the only one that's in danger, and she's really only in danger from this guy. We'll see if we can't beat that guy up a little bit here.
Too late for apologies.
Hope the effect from Angel's Light. Sela, why don't you take one of these? See how things go. She made her fort save. There we go. Hurts my eyes like. We're still gonna try to focus on that one and get rid of it here.
I'll rip you apart!
Beauty, eh? And we'll probably shoot this one. We'll get Wendy one of these, and we should, by next round, be able to get Camellia a little bit more involved in the fighting here. Hoping to be down by one at that point.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
They're swinging at me. 5, so they needed 20. Technically they needed 25, so how much am I getting from defensive stance right now? 3. But yeah, we don't need defensive stance. He's still going to need 20 to hit us. We'll leave it on the L.
Without risk.
No. I'm pretty sure that's everyone that's dead. There. Combat is finished. How close are we now? We need 12. Oh, we need 112. 102, I'm sorry. I got the transposed the numbers there. My brain. A little dyslexic. Hey, girl. Short hooded figure is poking around through the bodies. We're not going to just shoot the lawful option here. Hey, who are you and what are you doing here? Oh, phew. I thought you were demons. Good day to you, good sir. Girl, is that you? Oh, Lady Sela, you're alive. Goodness me, that's the second bit of good news on an otherwise lousy day. What was the first bit of good news? Stick around and see for yourself. Do you know this person, Sela? Meet Rimvi, better known as Curl. He hails from Canabris and fights in the Condemned. He is one of a kind, a rogue with a heart of gold. Curl, it's probably none of my business, but you should ask yourself if what you were about to do. I just thought, oh, it doesn't matter. Can you tell me anything useful about what's going on in the city? Afraid not, good sir. I just left the Defender's Heart. Before that, I was holed up in there, too scared to leave. Although spending all that time under Commander of this nose sure was something. He's a strict one. Phew. And when she gets antsy, don't even start. I've had enough of her breathing down my neck to last me a lifetime. So, what are you doing here? Robbing corpses? No. Rimby Curl may be a rogue, but he doesn't loot corpses. I just need to get these poor lads' bodies off the road. My friends and I are on a terribly important mission, and we need to get through. He is interrupted by the horse and buggy. See? A terribly important and very heroic mission. My friends and I are saving a beer cart from the demons. Sela, I never thought I'd see you again. I thought you were headed to the main square, the center of the demons' attack. Hey, friend. Glad to see you're alright. When we got separated by the crowd at the celebration, I knew right away that something was wrong. And when the demons appeared all of a sudden, I realized that was the reason why I'd been so anxious. I couldn't find you among the dead in the square, so I kept my hopes up. I was proved right. So you're the other bit of good news Curl was talking about. You and Jen are alive. Actually, by good news, I meant we found a beer cart. Sir Elin and Janna being alive amounts to a quarter of a bit of good news. Maybe half. Aren't there more important things to do in the city than saving other people's property? You're absolutely right. I only agreed to help get the cart to Defender's Heart because we found it just a stone's throw away. But as soon as we deliver the cart, I'll get back to searching for survivors. By the way, my name is Elin, Sir Elin of the Houndhearts. I'm glad to meet someone who's survived this madness. You haven't told me how you knew Sela. I'll save that story till we're all back at Defender's Heart. You're going back there, aren't you? We have a reason to toast our spoils. Alright, well I have to go. So long, we're sure to meet again, either in this city or at Defender's Heart. Sure you will. Come to the tavern. We'll celebrate the valiant rescue of this barrel together. We got 45 experience for that. I don't think there's anything up here except our inventory. Medium weight, we're fine there. So this next event, I think, is the one that we have to trigger in order to make sure that that we have the Navasu available for us to fight against. Because we see him here. So sweet it is to kill. How do you like taking a sword to the face? Not very emotional. He'll probably be okay. Alright, Woljiff's up first. Go this way. Shoot this.
Distract them from me.
Charge him. I can
No
just go
match
move up
for
next to
me.
him then. We're gonna kind of move behind this bit of rubble here so that if they... I didn't think they could actually go over that. Well, the idea that I had there is not correct. I've got two of them in our backfield.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
So if you do this as well, I would say make sure these guys are back further and just run up with your 1 or 2 tanks, how many ever tank you have.
I'll hit you!
Alright, Woljiff is still not encountered.
Time to share your treasures.
Free up the tanks there. You get him. Let's see, we'll put this on our guy. So when we run away here, OP. The other thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make him blind or dazzled. I guess is actually good. Oh, we actually made our mobility check. And he's right where we want. And you.
Into the fray.
You won't stop us.
If this ability didn't make this annoying layer that it puts in there, I would use it a lot more often, I think. But I really don't like looking at that. Alright, we are done. Right, come on, let's finish combat up here. Come down and loot some Crusaders. And I actually like the way that their shields look better than the one that I'm currently carrying, so... Let's see here. I think they're probably this one. Yeah, you get a shield with a little... I don't know, it has an insignia on it at least. And do... Not an evil insignia. Anyone else even carrying a shield? Go back here.
Bah, not this time.
I was rolling really bad on those. Yeah, I am. I was like, I didn't think that she needed to roll all that well to. We're gonna go and so the last thing we're gonna do here is we're gonna get the actors out of their little hovel that they're in.
I hope you appreciate this.
The one thing I'm gonna do, because we're gonna be getting some more.
I will guide.
Oh, how about right here? We're gonna have the elk go get him and then kind of run back. As far as you can. And we still got a opportunity here, a surprise round. I'm just gonna have everyone stay where they are except for Wendu and the elk. Oops. And we'll actually do some different. Let them come up to us. He was trying to run past elk. You too. These guys are undead, so I'm fairly certain they're immune to sleep, so we won't be using the back on. We won't be using slumber. I'm pretty sure I'm... Okay, yeah. I thought I was in combat range of both of them, but... Doesn't hurt just to make absolutely sure. Yes. Right.
The light take you.
She is not in...
I'll rip you apart!
And you just smashed in the shield. Those are both a little bit. Oh, I wanted to shoot it.
Surrender, or else!
Kind of.
No mercy for the wicked.
Another shield bash kill. The one ghoul left. We'll probably level up after this fight, but I'm not going to apply the levels up until we get out of this map, I think.
Too late for apologies.
Or maybe once I'm ready to get the map, that way we can redo everybody's action bars right away.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Bit the ghoul to death. Pass. Combat finished. That we leveled. I think. Well, there's going to be 2 more fights. One against demons and the other one
Do not fear.
bugs here.
Do not waver.
Gonna shoot that right into the ground.
They'll beg me to stop.
They might not win. Will you if they don't beg you? Alright, this worked out pretty much as we were hoping it to. Got a big clump of them right there. Some of them are still trying to go past our tanks, it looks like, but...
I'll hit you.
This guy... Gonna put him on priority kill. And he still might turn back to it. Nope, he won't. He'll be dead.
Kill is for you!
You won't stop us.
Ah, I kicked him in the face. Well done.
Cover me, all right?
Alright, we'll stop
cut
with
you
the
wide open.
effective luck here and we'll just go all in on clear these guys up.
Into the fray!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
There we go. 2 more to go.
I'll rip you apart!
The spirits demand your blood. Surrender or else.
The light take you!
And we've got the last centipede. Who's immune to our cantrip, apparently. I do keep expecting it to know that it's time to end combat here. Apparently it's not going to do. Just a couple demons over here.
The heartbeat quickens.
I mean, move, charge, but this is what it is.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
No match for me.
Distract them for me.
I think we'll probably lay
You are
off
today's
protective luck
sacrifice.
here too and just kind of go all in on getting these guys cleared out. Just
Into
failed his
the
summer
fray.
armor against me. That guy might be getting ready to wake up.
Too late for apologies.
Time to share your treasures.
We'll try to head up there with Sela this turn. We're not going to be able to coup de grace him.
The light. Take you.
Probably be able to do no ring. Grass him next. Oh, he did get up. But he got smushed. Oh, we're still in combat.
Focus on the goal.
Alright, this is another save scum position. It is an athletics check. I want to make it all the way to the wine cellar before resting. So we need an 11. Oh, we got it. Look, the door is open. Now we're completely at the mercy of whatever's up there. If it really is a demon. We have nothing to fear. We have the power of inspiration after all. But hand me over my ladle and the rolling pin. Alright, Granny, what's going on here? Now look, it's not a demon at all. Greetings, kind friend and rescuer. I'm Grandma Gretlin, theater director. And these are the members of my company. Granny, that's not a ladle. That's one of the props for the Malevolent Lich performance. One Tina made. It's a scepter or something. She made it out of my ladle. She wanted to use a broom handle, but I put aid to that daft idea. Oh, I've seen your show. You were very funny. Especially your play where the woman slowly climbs onto the chair while singing and then falls off again. Well, it is actually a great tragedy of unrequited love. The chair you see, it represents a tower of rock rising up above the raging sea like a finger of a giant. And the woman, she isn't supposed to fall, but rather gracefully cascade down into the whirling abyss below. Just like I showed her 100 times, but I'm glad you liked it. What were you doing down there? We were rehearsing. Our art distracts us from our fear and panic. Really? When I'm scared, I eat. We tried that too, but our supplies ran out. But art is eternal. Can you get somewhere safe? Oh, don't worry on our account. We'll be going to our basement in the next street. That's where Lambkin is. We're not afraid of demons with Lambkin. Lambkin? Lambkin? Our male lead. He'll protect us. Don't worry. We know what we're doing. Alright, we'll have to go. Thank you again for rescuing us, stranger. Today you did a great service for Mendivian culture, and perhaps the culture of all of Galarian. You will certainly be remembered in future eras as the one who saved the critically and publicly acclaimed Next Door Theater. Alright, let's go up here. Oh, not just the elk, let's everyone go up. How about? We will make our hard save for level 4 by doing saves on this one. Based, okay. Now let's see what we have for leveling here. So we've taken 1 in Hunter, 2 in Paladin. That means we're going to continue in Paladin here. We're going to try to hit 5 in Paladin so that our pet progression catches up to being full pet progression. And then we'll go back and grab the other 2 levels we want in Hunter. So for this level in Paladin, we're going to get an Aura of Courage. We become immune to fear, magical or otherwise, and each ally within 10 feet gets a +4 morale bonus on saving throws against. We're going to get a Mercy, and we're going to get Divine Health, which makes us immune to disease. We won't get any spells. We will get an extra base attack bonus and like an extra flex. Oh, and we get an ability point. I forgot about that. We're going to take Charisma. That'll assist us with hitting better only during smites, but we will hit better during smites. And how are we doing for skills? We have a pet in this one, so we're going to want mounted. Let's do nature and persuasion otherwise. Our mercy is going to be fatigued. I think that's probably the best one to get overall first. And that's it for her level. I don't think our pet levels... No, he doesn't. Alright, let's look at Camellia here. So Camellia is going to take another level in Spirit Hunter, and she's going to split off after this level. Going to grab Dexterity. She gets Stealth and Religion. The hex that she's going to take this level is Chant. Chant is going to allow us to extend Protective Luck, so technically, and it's a movement action, technically we should be able to cast Protective Luck in our standard action on someone, and Chant still in the same turn, and then cast Protective Luck on someone else, Chant still in the same turn, and by doing that, we'll be able to have Protective Luck up on multiple targets, entirety of the fight. The idea then is to get us into a position we took extra opportunity. Yes, we did. To get us into a position while we're doing that, where we can take opportunity attacks, and when we don't need to use Protective Luck for our standard action, we can take our 1 attack for our standard at that point. It's also why we're going to be looking at Vital Strike at some point in the future here, because we'll probably be using Chant almost continuously throughout the entirety of the game, so we won't ever get multiple attacks. We'll just be looking at using a standard action for the 1 attack we can gain with a standard action. And let's see if she got any spell slots. She did. We're going to give her an extra Bless. And let's see, we have strength needed there. We'll give her an extra bull strength here. And us. We're sticking with Seeker. We're going extra Charisma. It's like Persuasion and Trickery. We are getting our first level 2 spell. I think we probably stick to Evocation since we already took the thing to make our spell focus. That's what I was looking for. So in this level, that means Burning Arc. And we also already took the Fire Dragon as a bloodline, so we'll get an extra +1 damage. What is it? Where are what causes yada yada? Oh, three caster levels. So we should have 2 dice. We'll have an extra. And Woljif. Oh, actually, Woljif I'm gonna pause on. I'll figure that out next time. Let's see, Windu. What do you got here? We've got our one in which I want this one later. We're gonna increase strength. Take 2 points in Arcana. We're gonna take 1 more point in Arcana next level, and then we're done with Arcana. We'll go back to, I guess, Nature and Perception, but we'll go back to at that point. And we get armor training, so now we can wear heavier armor and still have one of our dexterity bonus. So essentially we can make full use of up to armor that allows for 4. What do we have? We currently have armor that allows for 4. So we actually just gained a piece of armor class for taking that level from my dex. Alright, Ember. I think this is the first level up we have with Ember. I'm going to do something kind of weird just because I think it's going to be fun. I'm going to make her into a Winter Witch. The only way that I know of to get another spirit is by taking a level in Shaman. We can't, I haven't found a mythic ability to get another spirit as a witch. You can get a second spirit as a shaman. Oh, I should say patron. We can't get another patron, but we could get a second spirit as a shaman. So we're just going to take a level in Shaman, and I think we will go Shadow Shaman. We're only going to be taking 1 level, so we want something that I guess gives us a little bit of bonus. This has all of the things that are in normal Shaman, plus it makes Stealth one of our class skills. So that may or may not ever be useful to us, but I guess it's better than not having it. Here, I think I'm actually going to even out strength first. I am going to try to get a bow on her, and I would prefer to not have to worry about -1 modifier. I also just like strength because it increases our ability to carry things. So she is also looking for Knowledge Arcana 5, and we'll keep putting points into. The spirit we have to take is Frost. And we get a spirit animal. We're actually going to take the Viper. The Viper gives us a +3 bonus on Persuasion and +2 on Perception. You can have both the Viper and Raven active at the same time. You do get +6 to Persuasion and +4 to Perception. We get all the Shaman spells. We get Ice Splinter for being Frost. It's only going to ever deal 1d6 +1 for us.
Trust in yourself.
But let's flip this on right away. And we can take just a quick look at, let's see, Persuasion, how about? So we've got Raven and Viper for 6, Charisma for 3, Class Skill for 3, and 4 rank, for a total of 16. And I like the reason I'm going to go bows, I guess, instead of crossbows, is we seem to scale bows up faster. There are more available for our party than there are crossbows. So, Shaman, though, do memorize their spells. We have to set up. She'll have 1 snowball. This is only going to do 1d6 ever, so it's kind of worthless. And we'll just throw 2 Cure Light Wounds in there. Again, only ever going to be level 1, so they're not going to be great cures even. But extra cures are extra cures. So, I believe it's going to be this one. Real quick. And we'll throw the snowball right. Right. I think I'm going to cut it here. We're almost at 2 hours. We're not quite at 2 hours. So what we'll do next time is we will start heading directly, well, I'll level up Woljif, and then we'll start heading directly for the winery. We will minimally run into Nenio on the way to the winery. I never not run into her when I've done this. And then, you know, obviously any random fights that might occur after the winery, we're going to backtrack to the library, and then obviously back to the the Defender's Heart after that. If you have stuck with me to this point in the video, I thank you kindly for your time. If you've liked what you've seen, please go ahead and click on the like button. If you would like to continue seeing content similar to this, please go ahead and click on the subscribe button on my channel. And otherwise, have yourselves a great day. If you watch this, and you watched the previous episode actually, if you've noticed an improvement in any stuttering or audio, especially audio, I guess I noticed that the last one had some weird background stuff going on and it was cutting out when it shouldn't have been cutting out. I'm hoping that this improves that. I'm going to watch it myself, but if you notice it, please go ahead and comment on it in the comments section. Again, thank you, and we'll see you next time. Which next time will be tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Central